Hello, if you are here early. Great, thank you. I'm still getting set up. I'm not prepared. Thought I had time to prepare, and I didn't get everything set up in time. Okay. Setup has changed a little bit since I was last on. And welcome, I'm DragnFeathers. I'm Mandy. I wasn't planning on being on camera, but I said I'd go at 4 o'clock, and it is 4 o'clock, so we're going live now while I set up. All right. It looks like one person's watching, but that may be just me. So yay. Take these off. I don't need them to see up close. Okay. Moving the webcam. Oh, sorry. Bear with me. Hold on. This is tricky. Oh, come on. Oh, that's right. I moved the computer. Okay. That might have to do. Okay, maybe not. Sorry if you are watching in your motion sickness. Okay, I was gonna put you on the tripod, which I used to do, but I've moved the computer and now the cord doesn't reach. I have to move the computer back because, yeah. Anyway, welcome. This is my first time streaming on this channel. I've streamed on my other channel, Mandy IRL, which I will be doing on Wednesdays, and Saturdays will be here. Hopefully, we'll get the kinks worked out. I am wanting to upgrade to a better camera. This webcam is not very good, as they say. Let's see if we can get that angle. Sorry for the shaky camera. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Just bring you back a little bit. Okay, welcome. Whew. Okay, I don't know if it's in focus. I thought this was a pretty good webcam, but I'm realizing that it's not so good. Hopefully that's focused. I don't know. Let me see. I mean, it kind of looks focused for the most part, right? You guys let me know. I can't really tell. I don't know if it's my monitor because I have a crappy graphics card or whatever. But welcome. If you followed me in the past, you know I used to be a gamer. I'm not gaming right now or for a while, but I like art. And I need an excuse to do art on a regular basis. I'm going to put my hair up because I can, because it's long enough to keep it out of my face. And drink some water. Got a jar of water. All right. So this is my excuse to do art because I need an excuse. I keep having ideas and wanting to do it, and I never sit down and do it. So I figured if I do it with the community, with you guys, it might work out. We have a blank page here. Okay, let's work on this blank page, or either page, doesn't matter. This one's got the start of a pencil sketch from a long time ago. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a bowl of noodles in the corner in front of a great big window. It was from last year's mermaid sketch series. Yeah, I had a hipster, a mer hipster, a square, and then a sailor and an autumn tree. not finished, but it was a mermaid thing, and then this was going to be, I don't know, something with noodles. But this is that, and then that's a bunch of pen tests, it looks like. And then we have last year's Inktober. Yeah, the rings, and I did weapons. Lots of things. If you want, we can do a flip through sometime. Actually got quite a few done. I did 12 of last year's 2019's Inktober. Okay, so today I thought we'd just do a little pen sketching. Let me get out my pens. I got a nice fine liner and by Copic multi-liner in 0.035 SP. It's refillable, refillable with ink, re-nibbable, reusable. And then we've got a Micron 08. And do I want a pen? Got a brush pen. I'm not very good with brush pens because I'm left-handed, and yeah, I haven't figured out why I was bad with brush pens until just the other night. I was thinking about I should practice, because the thing is, most things, I'm left-handed, so most writing and things I do is from left to right, so I'm pushing the pen across the paper. With a brush pen, you want to pull, so everything is going this way, versus going that way. I don't know. I haven't been able to practice with it. Maybe we'll practice with it later. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you'll enjoy this. I'm sorry it's upside down. I will try and fix how this setup works in the future. But for now, it is what it is. So I have an idea of what I want to do. We're going to turn the sketchbook this way. I bought this spiral bound sketchbook thinking it would be great because I can flip it and the pages are perforated, so I can tear things out when they're done. So for like reselling, so like all of these I can take out and have them as an individual artwork to sell. But the downside is being left-handed. The spiral is on this side, so a lot of these are done horizontally. This one I actually drew it upside down. Or maybe I drew it horizontally. I don't know. I guess I did draw a lot of these. That one's horizontal. And that one's right side up. Anyway, we're not here to look at sketches I did already. We can do that some other time. Right now, let's work on this. So I have a Redbubble shop, and in the past I did an Inktober probably 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know if I have the sketchbook that has it in it or if I have the original still, but I did what I titled a big leaf, and it's just it's a basic leaf. Anyway, the point is I have a Redbubble shop, and I put this leaf design, you know, kind of a, oh, that's a horrible leaf, but maybe we'll make it fatter like this. It was a big leaf, and I did some, like, what do I call it? Zentangling, some doodling patterns in the leaf design. And we gave it like ribs. And then I did like some patterns inside each of these. Anyway, the point is, it's been on our Redbubble shop for quite a while. I will try and remember to add a link to the description below if it'll let me edit it. Otherwise, you can hit me up on social and I will give you the link to it. But This year I sold 2 shirts to someone in Australia with that design on it. And I thought, why not make another one? Or why not make a whole series of them? So let's get a pencil to start with. Mechanical pencil. I love mechanical pencils because they never need sharpening. And we're gonna do a maple leaf this time. And I don't remember what a maple leaf looks like. Hold on. Reference search. I happen to have maple leaves, so yeah, my shadow. Oh, they're Japanese maple. Well, that's not gonna help. There's one regular maple leaf in here. Hi, I'm back as I walk past the shadow and the light and everything. So these are some framed leaves I collected and stuff. So we've got one regular maple leaf right here. These are Japanese maple leaves. I'm sure that the time I collected them, they were very vibrantly red. Now they're kind of a dull red. But yeah, it's okay. So we've got a point that comes down, and then there's another little point that comes down. And then it goes off to the side. That probably has another. You're all probably going, come on, you don't know what a maple leaf looks like. Yeah, I know what a maple leaf looks like, but like remembering sometimes what things look like and what we think they look like aren't always the same. This side's going to be shorter, and that's going to go at that angle. So sorry you can't really see this. Once I start inking it, it'll be easier to see. Just trying to make something that looks like a maple leaf. And there's one that comes down this way. This is our center. And this whole thing is looking very skinny. And my phone is going off. And it's not near me, so I don't know why it's going off. Sorry, as you see my shadow pass through. Oh, hey, somebody on my Etsy. Okay. Somebody sent me a message on my Etsy shop. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell some original artwork and friendship bracelets. So if you're interested in that, hit me up as well, and I will give you the links to that in social somewhere, somehow. Okay, this is looking horribly horrible. Where is, I'm like, where's my eraser? If you're thinking of becoming an artist, get yourself an eraser that's all by itself, a stick eraser kind of thing. Okay, that's not too bad. Clean up some of these stray. I mean, it's maple leaf-ish. And we'll have a vein coming down this way. And a vein going this way. I probably should have started with the veins. A little thing there. I will reply to the Etsy inquiry as soon as I'm done with the live stream. Okay, I don't like this point. See, this is, I'm just putting too much thought into it. I should just do it. I have a maple leaf. Yay! Okay. So I thought we'd do a little Zentangle action with it as well. So let's just start. Let's just come in and smooth out these edges. They don't have to be perfectly perfect. I mean, leaves, things in nature aren't perfect, right? I mean, this leaf obviously isn't perfect. So if it's imperfect, that makes it even more special. So I hope you are enjoying this new content here on DragnFeathers. Like I said, if you want to see more art, I will be streaming on Wednesdays on Mandy IRL. MANDY dot, not dot, just MANDY IRL. That is my other YouTube channel, which I started to do for personal projects and vloggy stuff, where I planned on doing art things, but it doesn't really have much of a following, and you guys still seem to, I have 330 subscribers, so you guys obviously don't pay attention that I'm not posting videos. I mean, people are still watching my videos, which I appreciate. Unfortunately, I'm a small channel, so it doesn't really do me any good, but I appreciate that you all are still out there watching my videos. It makes me feel loved, sweet loved. It's the only thing that we get to so love. All right, you can see it now, right? It's a leaf, and I'll even turn it around so you can see it. Haha, it's a leaf. It's a leaf. Let's see, let's give little vein action here and over here. There, it's a leaf. And because this is going to be an artistic leaf, we're going to extend these guys, make them into sections that I can Zentangle in. And if you don't know what Zentangling is, it's basically taking a pattern and like a doodle pattern and repeating it over and over and over and over again to create art. Take a doodle and recreate it repeatedly. That makes any sense. We're going to make these bold lines a little bit bolder. Kind of follow the Redbubble t-shirt design, I think. It has a nice black border on the other one. I don't remember why. I just went over it a whole bunch of times, I guess. For some reason. If you are new and have never watched anything from me, hello, hand wave. I, like I was saying earlier, used to do gaming videos. Now I spend most of my time, I'm currently unemployed, making t-shirts, designs, mainly text designs for my Redbubble shop. But like I said, I'm going to make more art designs. And then I also have the Etsy shop, so I make friendship bracelets for there. And I do some voice acting. On the in-between for the funds and the experience and maybe someday some monies. I was in a video game that did pay me some monies. It's not a one you'd have heard of. It's an indie game from France, but it's in English. It's called Dragon and Weed Origins. It's available on Steam. You can look up Dragon and Weed. Not my kind of dragon, but like dragon with an O in it, like traditional dragon. Dragon and Weed. And it has nothing to do with dragons or weeds. Those just happen to be the names of characters in the story, which I think are really weird names. But, you know, who am I to say that the name Dragon is weird because my name is Dragon? Hello, viewer. Welcome. If you want to leave it in the chat, your name and where you're from, and if you're enjoying everything so far, that would be appreciated. I'm just talking and drawing a maple leaf, roughly. Right now I'm outlining it, giving it a nice thick outline. There we go. A maple leaf. Let that dry for a minute while I sip some more water from a jar. This is not paint water, by the way. This is just drinking water. I like quirky glasses, and this is a glass jar that I think I'm going to put paint on that says drinking glass so that everybody knows this is my drinking glass. Okay, the viewer went away. Whatever. Yeah, probably tuning in to see if I'm playing video games. Probably thought, oh, DragnFeathers is gone live. Are they playing video games? No. They're drawing maple leaves because that is. Actually, I admire a YouTuber who does art, and she live streams on Saturdays now, or Sundays. Sip and Sketch with Mary Doodles. And if you like art videos or art live streams, I was like art blogs, I was like completely forgetting the word I was trying to say. Live streams. If you like art live streams and somebody who has a quirky personality like me, and she likes to draw butts, head over to Mary Doodles. That is her channel name, and she is on YouTube. I've been watching her for years. She's also on Instagram, I believe, everywhere. I mean, anywhere on the internet is Mary Doodles, and yeah. She does watercolor and ink paintings and drawings, and I really admire her. I think she's great. Just getting all the eraser dust off, because I erased all the pencil lines so they don't mess with my mind, because they can do that. You can see a line in pencil and forget that you didn't want it there. And then it stays there. I could set this up so you could see me making hand gestures, but yeah. All right, so I had a design idea in mind, but now that I've drawn it, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, let's just go for it. So I've got my micron 0.35. I always want to say point. My 0.35, that's it. Multi-liner from Copic. And the nib is still good. I don't remember if this one was drying out or not. I haven't used it in such a long time. Ooh, it might be dried out. Okay. So, sort of, kinda, just a little bit. All right, that is so fine. You can barely see it. Trying to think how I want this. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. Let me see if I can hold it up so you could see what I did. There, I did some lines. Hopefully it'll work out. And then you can add shading to it and then make it look 3D. Yeah. This nib, I've replaced the nib twice on this pen. I have spare nibs somewhere, I think. Maybe I did at one point. I may not have them anymore. The first time I had to replace a nib, I dropped it while I was using it. Pen off, cap off, of course, and then nib broke. So I had to replace that. And then the last one, I just, after a while of using it, they wear down. But I'm feeling like this one is like trying to like only work if I really hold it very straight up and down. So I can't tilt it either way, which makes it a little bit hard to work with, I have to admit, but yeah, it's a thing. I just have to take my time and then go back over any lines that don't want to fill in. But hopefully you can see what's going on there, here. I need chapstick, and I didn't bring it with me. And now I've messed up, so I'm like unhappy, but that's okay. I'll keep going with it because there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I learned that from the infamous Bob Ross. Because, I mean, what artist hasn't watched Bob Ross at some point in their life? What person hasn't watched Bob Ross at some point in their life? I mean, especially artists. I used to teach art, by the way, to children and adults. I didn't discriminate against it. I wasn't an ageist. I said, oh, you're an adult, I won't teach you art. So I would teach to both. You know what? We're gonna change it. Instead of making it cover the gap, we're gonna do something different here. Okay, maybe I need a new nib, or maybe I'll just need a new pen. Okay, you know what? Why? You're being retired for now. We'll go back to the 08 because it's thinner than the brush tip. And let's see if we can clean this up a bit. So we're just going to go back over these nice little lines that I drew already. Darken them up. Give them a little more consistency. By the way, just a bit of advice. If you want to become a YouTuber, be good at talking to yourself and filling dead air time. Just saying, because right now, as I'm live streaming, I'm the only one watching. I had one other person show up for like half a minute. So hopefully you're watching this later and you will tune in well, it's going to be on Saturdays in the future, but right now it's on Sunday because I didn't get it done on Saturday. So probably next week it'll start being on Saturday, but I'll have to see because my daughter's coming over. So it might be on Sunday. We're celebrating the holidays. Okay, my voice is wandering. I am coming back. I'm trying not to cast shadows on the table because I'm sure that is annoying. Okay, I got a new chair, which isn't a chair. It's like a storage stool. I need a lip balm because I hate having dry lips. All right, back to what we're doing here and what we're saying. Yes, tune in. I will try and post ahead of time on socials in the futures to let you know when I will be going live. It should be on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And it's okay. Not quite what I wanted, but it's okay. It'll do for now. and on this channel, and then on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time on my other channel. Ta-da! We'll play with it. This is maybe a rough draft. I may decide to go back and do something different in the future. But this is a start. This is a rough idea. Let's try making them closer together on this one. We're going to do the same design-ish. But we're making them closer, smaller, more frequent, narrower. I know lots of words. English was one of my favorite subjects. I also have signed up and begun dog sitting, walking. I do dog sitting and dog walking and drop-in play dates on rover.com. And if you are new to Rover and you use the code MANDY, M-A-N-D-Y, letter B, 98102. If you're a new user to Rover, you can save $20 on your first service. And if you're in the Seattle area and you need someone to hang out with you or your pup, well, not you, but watch your pup or kitty cat, because I'll watch cats too. I love cats. Look me up, Mandy B. So I am booked for Christmas already. Gonna watch a lovely dog named Wally. I don't like what I just did, but that's okay. I mean, I make mistakes and it's okay. I mean, that's part of life, right? We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Those aren't even touching. Gotta have them touching. Okay. So here we go. We're doing the thing. Trying to decide if I should keep them the same or do something different on the bottom sections. So now I'm gonna find a good old number 2 pencil and one of these things called a blending tortillon, a blending stick. It's basically a rolled up piece of paper that's in a pointy thing. You could also use your finger, but fingers have oils on them, so that's not always good. I could sharpen this pencil. I don't have a pencil sharpener handy. It's okay. So this is where the fun comes in. And we can start adding some shading to give this a 3-dimensional look. Kind of imagining these are little sections overlapping each other. So I'm just going in. You can't even see it. It's just adding a little bit of shading where the sections would overlap. And then I'll go back with the smudging tool, tortillon, and soften it, smudge it, And then we'll have a pretty three-dimensional kind of shading going on. And you don't have to put a lot of pencil. It's not, I'm going very lightly, because a little goes a long way with this technique. Okay, so I did some of it. Hold it up closer so you can kind of see, but not really. So then I'm going to come in with the pointy part kind of at an angle, so not straight on the point, because that'll squish the point and make it go flat, and then you won't have a point. But if you use just the side like this, you can blend it and make it look pretty. And it also spreads it out, so like that teeny tiny bit of shading that looked really light suddenly starts to darken up and fill in. And then you're like, whoa. So it's better to put like too little pencil to start with than too much and have to like try and erase it back. But you still can erase it back. It's just a little trickier. And you can also push it into the edge or pull it back to soften it out. I don't know if you guys can see that yet. See how this section is got like more dimension than this section, which is still flat. That's the trick. Go shading. Yeah, shading. Ooh. Fancy art trick. Not really. It's a pretty basic art trick. It's a pretty basic technique anybody can do. And that's the thing about Zentangling. I'm not an expert Zentangler. I just have read and done some. I read about it. The people who created the idea behind it is basically you take a design, a pattern, like we did here, and apply it. It can be to an actual shape like this is. It can be to an abstract shape. But using repeated pattern, which anybody can do, I mean, a 4-year-old can do it, probably, most likely. But making it easy enough that one, anybody can do it, and you get this sense of like you're making art. And it is, but it's just really easy to do. So it doesn't take a lot of technique. You don't need to know proportions or what are some other things? Color theory, still life drawing. You don't need to know a lot of techniques. And it's easy to learn. You just need one pen, maybe two, a pencil if you want. Like I said, you could use your finger to do this smudging. I prefer not to use my finger because they are quite oily at times, and that can make the picture look funky. I also get sweaty palms when I'm on camera. And then this has gotten a little bit darker. You may be able to notice, but I'm just going to take, it picked up some of the pencil, and I'm just going to take and run it along the line here. And then it's going to pick up a little bit more as it crosses those lines. And it's going to add a little bit more subtle shading. And then do the same thing along the other line. I know my hand is in the light. I'll hold it up to you in a minute. Oh, this side isn't working as well because I didn't finish it. Okay. To adjust my feet. So I hope this is helpful. And consider it a little art lesson. A little get to know you. I really wish I was drinking something besides water. I was thinking of making cocoa, but as you probably saw at the beginning of the stream, I thought I'd have more time to get ready. It took me longer to get things set up than I thought. I gave myself like half an hour to get set up. And since I haven't done this in such a long time, things were like not ready. And then I had to share on some socials to see if anybody would show up and be my buddy, my art buddy, my stream buddy. And doesn't look like it, but hopefully people will watch it on the recording, the video version. Say, hey, I'm gonna tune in next Saturday or Sunday. I'll let you know. Or you're gonna tune in on Wednesday on my IRL channel, Mandy IRL, Wednesday 4 Pacific, for the same kind of thing. All right. So there we have it. So you can see this side is shaded. Let me point with something that doesn't cast as much shadow. And this side is not. So there's that nice three-dimensional aspect that's going on. I know the quality of this video isn't very good. If you want to donate to my Patreon, I think I took, no, there might be a link to my Patreon in the description box. I just realized I plugged in my Christmas lights and you can't see them because you're looking at this and not me. That's okay. You can see them reflected in the, oh, you can see my Christmas lights. They're purple. I got them at Halloween, actually. I also have a multicolored Christmas lights in a box on my desk. I need to put them up. So, like I said, this is a good excuse for me to do art and chat and talk. And hopefully, if I keep doing this consistently, which I keep trying. I tried this like a couple months ago on my other channel. I'll try again and be consistent. I have it set in my calendar on my phone to remind me. Because like I said, I need an excuse to do art. Or at least an excuse to be creative besides, I mean, I do enjoy making the text designs on my Redbubble t-shirt, on my Redbubble shop. Hopefully somebody else will enjoy those designs and buy them. I was really surprised that somebody bought the leaf designs, but you know what they say, to each his own. And my saying was to each his own, and those who don't like it can eat cake or pie. Like pie. Pie is good. Next time I will try and have a hot chocolate. And if you guys want to leave in the comment section a different time frame, a different day of the week, let me know. I'm going with 4 p.m. Pacific because that's usually a time after I've done my afternoon stuff and before I really settle in for my evening, which isn't true. I usually start evenings around 4 sometimes, but this postpones my evenings. And evenings means sitting in front of the computer watching Netflix because I have nothing else better to do. And afternoons, it's like exercising, voice auditions, chores. That's about all I spend my day doing. Sometimes it's t-shirt designing, which usually just means opening up my graphics program, one of them, and doing some text designing and uploading that to Redbubble, which can take, depending on the design and the idea, can take more or less time. I actually kind of want to learn digital art. Maybe that'll be on my bucket list. One thing I do need is a job or some form of income on a regular basis. So scary thing, I went to apply for unemployment because I haven't yet. Because I've been living off savings. I had a good paying job for a while, and I had some savings built up. But then I'm like, I've finally run out of money, so let's apply for unemployment. And apparently somebody else has been claiming unemployment under my social security number, which freaked me out. So I had to go and get a credit report, and a credit report, I got one of 3 because I don't want to blow them all right now. But I got one from TransUnion, I think, and it looks a-okay. It looks good. So I was afraid that somebody was out there like doing things, but my bank has called me for fraudulent charges. They're currently notifying me of any suspicious charges because earlier this year, back in April or May, I think, I had fraudulent charges on my account, and so we canceled the card and issued a new one. And now this is the second time this year that like fraudulent charges are showing up on my bank account. And it's really worrying me. Like, I mean, luckily my bank is really good at like, did you purchase something in Walmart in Georgia? And like, no. 1, I don't shop at Walmart. And 2, I'm not in Georgia. And whoever it was that it was being sent to or whatever, like, I don't know who that is. So yeah, they're pretty good about it. And so yeah, any suspicious charges, they're going to contact me and let me know. But I don't know. I mean, I have not great credit. I have to admit, I've spent a lot of years struggling to get by, and now I'm back at it again. But I never really thought to be on the lookout for somebody stealing my identity because I have a terrible credit. And I'm like, why would anybody want to pretend to be me? Like, I'm not rich. I don't even own a car. I don't own a house. Well, technically I do, because I'm still on the mortgage for a house that my ex lives in, but he pays the mortgage and everything. I just haven't gotten my name off of it because, I don't know, extenuating circumstances. So I hadn't thought about it. But I'm glad there doesn't appear to be any accounts out there in the world, like credit cards or anything with my name on them, because I don't own any credit cards. And if it weren't for the pandemic, I would probably be doing cash only. But cash carries a lot of germs. So debit only. All right, so that is that section of the leaf. Should we keep going and do more? Maybe I'll do it off camera because my legs are starting to fall asleep and it's been almost 50 minutes. I'll keep going. We'll do it for an hour. I like to stream for an hour. I was doing an hour and a half, happy hour and a half, which I might get back to. But if you guys watch this video and enjoy it, leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know next time. I will try and schedule these ahead of time. The only problem I have with that is the few times I have done it, when I go live, it wouldn't let me use the link that I for the pre-scheduled stream, so I'd have to start a new stream, and then I have to let everybody know that, hey, I'm streaming at this link and not that link. But I think they fixed it. I think they fixed the go live button from a pre-scheduled thing. So we'll see. Yeah. I would really enjoy people hanging out and watching me do some arts. I know there are other Minecrafters out there who do arts. There are probably some old Minecrafters out there who wouldn't mind watching me do art on either channel. So like I said, on Wednesday, I will be streaming from Mandy IRL. I almost said Dragon IRL. That's actually what the channel used to be named. That's probably why. So it's now Mandy IRL because I'm being me. I'm always being me, but I'm being more me. I'm being me. Oof. Yeah. But yeah. On my IRL. And of course, I'm sure you figured out IRL in real life. I mean, that's my real life channel. That's the channel about me, not gaming. But I figured I'd do some live streaming here on the gaming channel and see if anybody's interested. Because I have 330 subscribers. And I get like, I don't know, at least a couple dozen views a month. Most of them are probably really short though, and most of them are agrarian sky redstone. I don't know why. That's my most popular video, I think, of all time, is my agrarian sky redstone episode. And so next weekend, hopefully, like I said, will be on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I will let you know. I will have my daughter. We probably won't be doing art. We'll probably do something fun, like play Trivial Pursuit and keep score for y'all. I don't know. Or I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. Maybe she'll do makeup. Maybe we will do art. I don't know. Who knows? Not I. I have no clue. I have a feeling that it just means that, like, my video quality is really low. I will have to ask somebody who watches if the video quality is really low. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. I noticed there are things over here. Hi, I'm gonna play with the computer for a minute while we're doing this. So hold on. Hopefully I don't cancel anything. Nope, it won't let me. Okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna end the stream. We've got 7.5 more minutes. Woo! Fine. So if you watch this, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have suggestions for what you would like to see in the future. I could do a Minecraft drawing if you prefer. I've done Minecraft character drawings, creature drawings in the past. I have a drawing of my character. I have a drawing of my daughter's Minecraft character at the time. I've drawn creepers, drawn Endermen. I could do a Minecraft drawing if you want. I could do some watercolor. I could do some colored pencil. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. This is why I don't stream very often, because there's nobody to talk to. So if you enjoy this, please tell your friends. Come back next week, and I will try and post ahead of time so you know what day of the week we will be streaming on. I could even ask her as early as today and say, would you like to stream, and when would you like to do it? I think these sections we're just gonna do some simple curved lines like it's a spider web. And we're connecting the ribs to the spider web. Whoa, I just had a visual effect. It looked like this rib here was like 3D at me. I don't know. I'm just delirious. It's weird. It looks like it's popping up. It's a visual effect. Let me see if I can show you. Let me get my pointer. This line right here. When I was drawing it, it looked like it was popping up off the page. Like, whoa, that's so cool. I'm actually kind of liking the way this is turning out. Let me flip this around because I can't do curves going this way. It's harder. I can't do them going this way. So I have to do them going this way. Does that make any sense whatsoever? So it's easier to make curves using your hand as a pivot than trying to make the other way. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. If not, we can have art lessons. I can teach you simple things to draw. Think of drawing zombies. I also had a dream about a trailer park, and I thought I wanted to draw a cute little travel trailer. Each travel trailer had a sign and like the occupants, and I thought that would be a really good little study. But anyway, yeah, so this is what this looks like right now. Do a little pointy. So these two sections you can see are shaded. I'll come in and I'll shade these two and these two as well. And then, if you like, I will post it on my Redbubble shop, and it'll be for sale on t-shirts, bags, pins, buttons, phone cases, artwork, postcards. There's a lot of things. Face masks. Redbubble has a lot of products available. So I guess I'm going to wrap it up. Let me turn this right side up so you can see. There we go. And there's our inspiration. It's a little bit dusty. But here's our inspiration leaf, and there's our leaf. So thank you. Again, if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you're not already a regular subscriber. Tell your friends. Tune in Wednesday on Mandy IRL, 4 p.m. Pacific for another art live stream. And then again here next week on Saturday or Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, unless I get requests to do it at a different time. And until then, bye. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now.